Okay, now the big reaction coming in from Rahul Gandhi himself to the BJP Sankalp Patra, and I'm quoting him what Rahul Gandhi has said, and he's hit out at the BJP Sankalp Patra. He has said two words are missing for the BJP's manifesto and Narendra Modi's speech: inflation and unemployment. He further said that the BJP does not even want to discuss the most important issues related to people's lives. Joining me now is Shireen Elizabeth. Shireen, this has been a constant refrain of the Congress party. There are two issues on which the BJP and the government has been conveniently, to use the words of the Congress party, silent on is price rise as well as unemployment. The fact that a Sankalp Patra, according to Rahul Gandhi, has not mentioned these 2 points, do you think that's going to give further ammunition to the India bloc plus the Congress party to carry on their political strategy against the BJP?
Well, that's what it looks like. Clearly, this has given the opportunity for the Congress party and the India Alliance to hit out at the BJP government, saying that how the inflation is at an all-time high. Apart from that, the youth in the country are unemployed. Even when you see that in the Rahul Gandhi's tweet, we can see how he has in fact mentioned that India's plan when it comes to the India Alliance, their plan is very much clear. Recruitment of 30 lakh posts and permanent job of ₹1 lakh to every educated youth. He further says that this time the youth is not going to fall into the trap of Modi, and now he will strengthen the hands of Congress and bring employment revolution in the country. So clearly, this is an opportunity for the India Alliance, because in their manifesto, they have guaranteed how there is going to be a recruitment for about 30 lakh posts. They have been saying that a number of posts are going, are not, the vacancy is still vacant, and the youth is not getting job. Apart from that, they also have been saying a permanent job to all the youth for up to ₹1 lakh is something that will be given to the educated youth. So they have mentioned it in the manifesto, and it is missing in the BJP manifesto is of course going to be the big point with which the Congress and the India Alliance are clearly going to target the BJP government at this point.
Well, I mean, the BJP has also criticized the Congress manifesto on the grounds that it's divisive in nature. Do you think, nonetheless, despite the criticism coming in from the Prime Minister himself and the many points which the BJP Sankalp Patra talks about, Shireen, you think that now it's going to be a manifesto versus manifesto and the battle lines are drawn between the two?
Well, clearly, what the Congress party even did a press conference where the Congress leaders like Pawan Khera, Supriya Srinate were in the press conference, and they have in fact said that how in this manifesto by the BJP, it is in fact a 76-page manifesto, and Prime Minister spoke for over 1 hour altogether, but he did not take any questions from the press. When it comes to their manifesto, it is practical. They have laid down, if the Congress party comes to power, then what is that can be expected from their government. But when it comes to the BJP, it is only just false promises that has been made, and even then, in those false promises as well, there's nothing for the youth, and also mentioning that how the unemployment is only going to rise, and there is no promise that has been mentioned in the manifesto. So clearly, this is, like you mentioned, it is going to be manifesto versus manifesto for the India Alliance and BJP in the coming days for this election.
Okay, thank you very much, Shireen, for getting us those reactions. And as expected, the Sankalp Patra has evoked very sharp and strong reactions, even in from the opposition. Let's listen into some of them.
प्रमोद जी, भारतीय जनता पार्टी ने अपना मैनिफेस्टो जारी कर दिया है। वन नेशन वन पोल यूसीसी इसका हाईलाइट समझ आ रहा है, कैसे देखते हैं इस मैनिफेस्टो को?
देखिए, जिस आदमी ने जारी किया है उसी आदमी की गारंटी नहीं रह गई, विश्वसनीयता नहीं उस आदमी की। वो जो कहता है जनता से, वो करता नहीं। मैं उदाहरण के लिए 15 लाख रुपए पर प्रत्येक परिवार को नहीं मिला, 2 करोड़ लोगों को रोजगार हर साल नहीं मिला। उसने कहा था महंगाई पे अंकुश लगाया, नहीं लगा पाया। उसी ने तो कहा था अच्छे दिन आएंगे, सब ढूंढ रहे हैं अच्छे दिन। तो आज सबसे बड़ी क्रेडिबिलिटी अगर किसी की दांव पे लगी है तो वो मोदी जी की। कोई उनकी बातों पे विश्वास ही नहीं करता, वो जुमला मान के सुनता है उनको। तो इस गारंटी की कोई गारंटी नहीं।
तो मुझे एक छोटा सा सवाल और, एक तरफ कांग्रेस अपने मैनिफेस्टो में ये बात करती है कि जो बेल की प्रक्रिया है उसको थोड़ा स्ट्रीमलाइन किया जाएगा, और दूसरी तरफ भाजपा ये कहती है कि करप्शन के खिलाफ और सख्ती से कार्रवाई की जाएगी। इस चीज को कैसे देखते हैं?
देखिए, सबसे ज़्यादा करप्शन तो बॉन्ड में निकला है। जिस मेगा इंडस्ट्री की बात की थी उन्होंने, उसी पे मुकदमा कायम हो गया है। तो ये जो चंदा लिया है, जिसको मैं गुंडा टैक्स कहता हूँ, उसकी ही क्रेडिबिलिटी नहीं है जिस लेने वाले की। तो पहले अपने भ्रष्टाचार की जांच कराएं, एक श्वेत पत्र जारी करें, व्हाइट पेपर जारी करें, जिस से लिया है उसकी सीबीआई, इनकम टैक्स और आईडी की जो जांच चल रही थी ईडी की, वो कहाँ है।
BJP has talked about one nation, one election, and also about the uniform civil code. What are your views on this?
It's a good thing. Let me tell you, every election that we are facing today is a burden for the country's revenue. End of the day, every election when we fight, right, the government is spending taxpayers' money. And who's responsible for taxpayers' money? It's us who are got elected is responsible for taxpayers' money. End of the day, we are, like lavishly spending taxpayers' money, which is just waste of time and waste of money. And whose money? That is people's money. We don't have any authority over it. We have to spend it efficiently. We have to spend it in a better way, because we have to be accountability to people, which Congress never had which never Congress had an issue on spending public's money. Even today, when you take guarantees, it's not their own money they're spending. It's the taxpayers' money who are working hard for this nation, who are working hard for themselves, who are paying taxes promptly, saying that our India has to develop, our India has to grow up, and India has to be the next biggest nation, who have dreams for India. Today, these people are suffering because of this Congress stupid guarantees. So, Narendra Modi ji's vision is, the taxpayers' money should never go invalid. It has to be validated. It has to have some reason for it. So when you do one election and one nation, one election, the concept is to save the taxpayers' money and make one election at one time and finish the election, so that